tonight on Evening.
I'm St. Brian with a story of a Bellevue woman's love for pickleball and how it wound up on the pages of a romance novel.
Meet the local lacrosse star with Olympic dreams.
Lacrosse is a very fast-paced sport, which is something I excelled in.
Plus,
we're very different than most markets, but we really embrace that.
Get an insider's guide to one of Seattle's oldest street markets.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Jose Cedeño coming to you from Two Fingers Social in West Seattle. Cheers! Cheers! If you like movies, I'm pretty sure you will like this place.
Two Fingers Social is a traditional bar that is completely 100% movie-based. Everything in here is movie memorabilia. It's definitely more of a community-based bar and movie nerd bar. We play films from the time we open until the time we close, 364 days a year.
Why movies?
Something I grew up on. It's been a part of my life ever since I can remember.
Let's talk about some of the props that you have here. You got a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of it actually I had already previously owned and had brought it in because my house was getting clogged up. Lots of people have done donations and I've acquired more over time as the bar's been open for the last 8 years.
Anything you want to show?
Box of Cheddar Goblin from the movie Mandy. It's one of my favorite films in the last 20 years.
You know, I was going to go with the Willy Wonka bar, but you went with this, so. I see that you have movie games, posters, and even masks. Is there a favorite from the mask, at least?
Yeah, Dr. Decker from Nightbreed by Clive Barker.
I want to see your movie collection.
Oh yeah, I got most of them here.
Oh boy, that's a lot. All right, if I give you only one pick.
That'll probably be Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Where is it? You don't even know where is it.
That's the original.
Okay, good choice. Scary, but good choice.
But it's not all about the movies. At the end, this is a bar.
Let's talk about drinks here.
Traditional cocktails are our favorite that we make. We always have local beers on draft at all times.
Whether you come here for drinks, movies, or conversations, for sure, you will have a good time.
Okay, Two Finger Social opens Tuesday through Sundays from 5 p.m. to midnight. Now let's go all the way to the east side where a woman's obsession with pickleball has ended up in the pages of a romance novel. Hey, Saint.
Hey, her name is Ilana Long, and she has been a stand-up comedian, an English teacher, and now, thanks to her love of a certain sport, a published novelist.
Okay, here we go. And 1, 4, 1.
I do love it. I would say that eating chocolate is usually the highlight of my day, but pickleball is a close second.
Ilana Long started playing pickleball during the pandemic, when this extrovert desperately needed exercise and opportunities to mingle.
Oh, that was an incredible serve.
I've met people through playing pickleball that I would never have met under other circumstances and built some real, true friendships.
It was 2020, of course, and Ilana had just spent 7 years writing her first novel about, of all things, a pandemic. The timing couldn't have been worse.
Publishing houses were like, oh no. And I was crushed, and I said, I don't know what to do to my agent. I worked so hard on this. And she's like, let's write something else. Why don't you write something funny about something you love?
And that's how the contemporary romance Pickleballers came to be.
Plink. Not enjoying this. Plink. This does not feel cathartic. Plink. At all. Plink. Plink. This book came out very quickly for me. It was easier for me to write because I had such a close connection to both pickleball and comedy. The ball powered forward like a slow-mo missile, flying over the net, zipping through the air, picking up speed, and slamming home, directly in the center of Ethan's shorts.
This time, Ilana's timing couldn't have been better. Pickleball, the sport invented on Bainbridge Island in 1965, has surged in recent years, with 20 million people playing in the U.S. alone.
One of the biggest first dates that people are going on nowadays is playing pickleball because it's really low pressure and not super competitive, but yet you can have fun and be outside and do something
where you're laughing and having a good time.
It is true, pickleball can be absolutely addictive.
If I knew what I was doing, I would take a lot more pleasure in it.
With pickleballers, Ilana Long has taken a big swing and hit a winner.
It has been really an amazing experience for me to experience that, very validating, and I'm gratified by that. All right, you guys. Woo, we're all winners in our hearts.
Thank you, Saint. Ilana has a new pickleball romance coming up. It's called Pickle Perfect. Now, normally when you get a mail that comes in a cardboard box, you open it, take what you need, and then you have an empty box. A woman in Seattle finds some fun ways to be creative with it.
Right, cool.
Elise Wolf is taking cardboard out of its box.
So we're gonna start off today making some postcards. I think it's a really great medium for anyone to use.
For the past decade, this Seattle woman has been perfecting the art and craft of turning this humble material into something special.
You can grab some scissors, glue, cardboard, and just start making something really fun that you can reuse or give as a gift.
She's built creatures, foliage, and food.
It says, I love butter. Make things that I imagine in my head. Anyone can make anything.
And to help the rest of the world get on board with cardboard,
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Elise films free online tutorials.
You took the time to create something for someone you love. Really, the focus is to do something together with family or friends or your kids and follow along with materials you have at your house. Good boy.
Sometimes her co-star Goose lends a hand.
Goose is the most helpful assistant, although he does love chewing cardboard.
Elise credits her Filipino heritage for a certain artistic practicality.
A lot of people who come from immigrant families can relate. You just have to be super thrifty and creative. My grandpa makes a giant Christmas village every year. It's mainly made from paper mache, plastic scraps, anything you can find around the house. So I think that just really inspired me.
For the sake of the planet, she's motivated to create sustainable beauty.
With this art, it's a great conversation starter of talking about reusing materials.
And now, with some help from her husband Mark, Elise is taking creativity to the street.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could display my art and like other people's art like right outside my house?
The Minor Art Gallery, or MAG, is now open and lighting up the Magnolia neighborhood.
My passion for art is to bring some fun and like excitement and beauty and weirdness back into the world.
Seattle's Queen of Cardboard hopes you'll grab your own scissors and glue, open your mind, and start creating.
And I think it's something that we all can do and all can enjoy.
By the way, Elise also shares secrets of her craft on her YouTube channel. We're gonna have that information on our website, king5evening.com. We'll be right back.
Still to come.
There's a lot of really unique stories here.
Where you can find the largest vintage shopping experience in Seattle. But up next,
I want to be on Team Korea one day.
the local lacrosse player with Olympic dreams.
Wow!
Local stories make a difference.
I want to check that out.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
Jose here! River Dance, the iconic celebration of Irish music, dance, and culture, is taking stage in Seattle for a limited time. This run celebrates the show's 30th year milestone with new choreography, costumes, lighting, and more, but still has the thunderous rhythms and precision footwork that make the show famous. River Dance is happening May 30th to June 1st at the Paramount Theater. Tickets for the show are now on sale.
Welcome back to the show from Two Finger Social in West Seattle. In 2028, lacrosse will return to the Olympics for the first time since 1948. A senior from Mercer Island has a big chance to be part of it. Here's our sport correspondent, Chris Egan, with more.
It's the fastest game on feet by far, and I think the possession aspect is, it's really comparable to basketball.
Lacrosse is a very fast-paced sport, which is something I excelled in.
Mercer Island senior Chelsea Cho is one of the top lacrosse players in the state, a powerhouse player on a powerhouse team.
Chelsea's so fast, she's so shifty, makes her really difficult to guard. She works really hard, so her stick skills are representative of that.
Chelsea has been a starter for the Islanders since she was a freshman.
The program here is so awesome. It's been a really honorable experience playing for a top program, and Lindsay does a great job having a great support system with all the coaches.
She's just fiery. She's always been a ringleader on the team.
Chelsea not only handles the draws for the Islanders, she also averages over 4 points a game. In 2023 and 24, Chelsea was an All-American.
Working so hard and just getting these awards, just showing me like my hard work is paying off. It not only helped me work harder, but it helped me instill some confidence in myself, like, wow, like I really did it.
Growing up, Chelsea was also a very good soccer player, but an injury during her freshman season would turn her focus solely on lacrosse.
Unfortunately, in the middle of my soccer season, I had a sprained ACL, MCL, everything on my knee, and I couldn't play for the rest of the season. And then right after I got back was lacrosse season. And I don't know, just something about it. Like, practice was so fun. Like, I'd come home so happy, go to practice so excited.
Chelsea was hooked, and during her 4 years at Mercer Island, she helped the Islanders win 2 state titles. When Chelsea's not playing here at Islander Stadium, she also competes for the Arc Lacrosse Club, but also this year, she started playing for the Korean national team.
I literally wrote in my letter in kindergarten, I want to be on Team Korea one day, and I had that awesome opportunity. They watched me play, and from then on, I've been on the team, and I was lucky enough to be on the women's national team and go to Australia for the World Cup qualifier.
Chelsea says getting the chance to represent Korea on the world stage has been an incredible honor.
Obviously, sense of pride, just happiness. My whole family's from there, my siblings were born there. Just being able to represent my country, really just play my heart out, just the best.
A trip to the Olympics would be a dream, but next year, Chelsea will play for one of the top college teams in the country, the University of Denver.
Right before I committed, actually, I went to their national championship in the Final Four when they went, and I watched them play against Northwestern. And then the second they went on the field, I was like, wow, like Lindsay, Mom, like I need to be on this team.
And now, she will be. On Mercer Island, I'm Chris Egan, King 5 Sports.
Thank you, Chris, and good luck, Chelsea. I have a feeling I will see you in LA. Now, every Sunday, there's a street market that is fun and funky at the same time. It's a shopping tradition that's been running for more than 3 decades.
We like to say it's for a lot of people, it's their form of church. We're very different than most markets, but we really embrace that. My name is Ryan Ryder. I am the Managing Director for Northwest Marketplaces, organizers the Fremont Sunday Market. This market's pretty simple. It got started as a kind of a community experiment through my parents, who started it in 1990 as their kind of ode to a European-style street market. We really reference this as more than a farmer's market or a flea market. It's a little bit of everything. We have a place called the Hypermarket, which is inside the garage, and that's pretty much strictly just oddities, collectibles, hard to find clothing, and a lot of characters too.
I've been selling in this same spot for 21 years now. Thank you. Pleasure. Appreciate your business. People love to dig through stuff and find little stuff. Every Sunday, I mean, my eyes are open 4 a.m. no matter what to get down here, and I spend my weeks getting fresh stuff ready and priced. I do so much laundry, it's not even funny. It's a little overwhelming sometimes, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Order number 49.
We have probably one of the largest curbside brunch offerings in town.
Abby?
We have about 15 different unique hot food items. So we have Theo's Gyros, Odang in a cup. They do like stir-fry Asian cuisine. We've got Kotu, which is Sri Lankan cuisine. A guy by the name of Sid who did a lot of pop-ups.
How's your weekend going? Kutu in Sri Lanka, it's a late night dish with like curries and bread and vegetables. It's all chopped up together. I'm kind of a big food guy, and I'm very lucky that these are all my coworkers and all my friends, and I get to trade food with everyone, so I get to try a little bit of everything.
Anyone coming here, it's easy to see, just booths. But there's a lot of really unique stories here of how people arrived, how they got here. It's one thing to just go and buy something, but you're actually going to meet most of the people that are behind the business. There's a lot of things that are changed about Seattle, and we understand that, but we're really happy that this is something that people can depend on and just be a bright spot in their weekend.
The Fremont Sunday Market runs every day, all year round, rain or shine, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll be right back.
After the break,
3, 2, 1.
how a community came together to save a historic general store.
Welcome back to the show. When a historic store in Marrowstone Island burned down, the neighbors were devastated. The store is now back and making more memories.
3, 2, 1.
Marrowstone Island is welcoming an old friend back home. Perched on the shore of Mystery Bay, the Nordland General Store has a history that goes back to 1922, a place to get groceries and gather, until 2020, when it was destroyed by a fire. But Islanders weren't willing to give up their store, so the community got together and brought this place back from the dead.
People just walk in and they're all smiles.
Patty Buckland is the chair of the board that runs the new Nordland General Store Co-op. During the recent reopening, there were tears.
I saw 3 different people crying when they walked in because they really, really missed their store.
The customers are so excited we're open.
Everybody who comes here is so excited that it is modern, it is new, everything is found in here. It's a one-stop shop.
Marrowstone made items like cheese and wine fill the shelves. Local authors and artists also keep this place stocked. Some of the history remains, like the wheel from the ferry that used to bring goods to the store. But they got rid of the old wood stove.
I love when people walk in the space and one of the questions they ask is, are you bringing the wood stove back? And I look at them and I'm like, I have one word for you, fire.
The new aisles are wide, so neighbors can visit.
We did what we call butt tests. So we would check, do we have enough room for all these butts in here?
The inviting front porch remains the same. So next time you're on Marrowstone, a tiny island nation slightly off the coast of America where the living is easy, the water is sweet, and all the beaches are clothing optional, pick something up from the Nordland General Store.
The best way to support this place is to come and shop here.
And remember what grocery stores used to be.
It's fantastic, long overdue. I missed my store. So I'll be back.
Okay, the Nordland General Store opens from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and that's 7 days a week. We'll be right back.
Just ahead, take in the scenic sights of Alki Beach when evening returns. Now in our 39th season, Evening shares local stories that make our community shine. Thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com.
Well, that does it for me, but I do want to say thank you, Andrew, for hosting us tonight. And one question, when you do movie nights again?
Two Finger Social, we do movies every night, open to close.
What about, when is the patio open?
Every day.
Okay, no more questions. Cheer, guys!
Cheers!
Cheers! I'm gonna leave you with some images of Alki Beach. Till next time, ciao! Oh, this drink is good, man.
Thank you.
You made it?
It's delicious.
All right. I might need another one after this.
Yeah.
No.